What's up, guys? You know who from you know where. So I wanted to retest my M17 with the spring from Mustafa with a better tank, and something funny happened. So this tank tested at 1000 psi output. It has the HD spring and the 3 shims as supplied from First Strike. Yeah, take my word for it. It did test at 1000. So I opened it up and I added another shim. Now there are some rules regarding shims, and I'll post the little schematic right here. It's important you follow that little circled area where it says do not exceed, I think, 0.005 or 0.50 inches. Doing so will cause reg creep. And what happens is reg creep is you're gonna fill your tank up, you're gonna test your pressure, and it's slowly gonna creep. And what that is actually the reg seat is not maintaining a good seal, and it is allowing overpressure. So it's allowing the full 3K to sort of bleed off into your output. And what that's gonna do is you're gonna blow a burst disc. That's what they're there for, but follow the rules. Don't do what I do. Although the shim that I added does not exceed the specifications from First Strike. But this is what I'm speaking of when I say something weird happens. So 4 shims in this bottle, staying within specifications, and you can see there, it tested at, well, it's a little bit over 1000. Strange, but true. I do trust my gauge. And I think probably what's happened is the spring that's in here has probably just been stressed, and it's gonna take more than that extra 4th shim or a thicker shim to actually bump this up higher than it's recommended, 1000 to 1100 psi. So I'm just gonna shoot it as it is. But this time we're gonna do HP 68s. So same M17 marker, same all the stuff inside. 1000 psi. So it says. Air it up. Let's put the mag in first. Where did I put? Oh yeah, here we go. HP 68. So I'm gonna use my hybrid. Let's see what it does. $448. Now remember, HP are lighter. They are 7.8 grams-ish. So that's a good number, but without actually doing the calculations, I couldn't tell you for sure. But I will put them on the screen, of course. As always, HPs catch a lot more air than round ball, so they do come flying out of there. 4.6. Long barrel helps too. 444. Or 36. We're down to 2,000. $448. $448. I think that was my last one. I'll just air it off and see if it'll fire the last one. 444. Oh, and I got a jam because I shut the air off and the bolt didn't fully reset. Oh no, it didn't actually. You know what that was? That would be the follower coming off. And that is because I didn't have Wixon's bushing in this guy. So, I name dropped another channel there the other day, or today actually, Less Lethal Machines, and he had a similar issue where his follower came through, and what happens is, here, let me grab this thing. When you do the double delete, see if I can balance that. There isn't much locating this follower, and you can see it's just got a little peg on the bottom. So when this follower is oriented perpendicular in the magazine, it goes and feeds nice and straight. And it can't, or I shouldn't say it can't, it has a much more difficult time trying to eject itself from the feed head. But with the bushing on it, it can't walk side to side or back and forth, which will cause it to come out of the feed head. So with the bushing on it, let's see if I can try and show you this better. So when it gets off angle like that, it can make it through this head quite easily. But when it's oriented in this straight up and down position and it has a bushing on it, it tends to kind of just, it'll weeble wobble maybe just a little bit, but it limits that weeble wobble so that it feeds straight up and down and has a less likely chance to come out the top. So great results, 1000 PSI, not what I wanted to do, but I filled the tank up and I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. So back to the drawing board on this. I'll reboot with better numbers.